In this house, we really enjoy avocados and probably eat them with at least 3, maybe even 4 out of every 5 meals. And so I find myself preparing them constantly with the process you're watching right now. Now, I know it's not the most efficient and people do it a lot of different ways, but it works and I get nicely sliced avocados. So avocado tools aren't new, and honestly, I never saw the need to get one of these things until recently. I reconsidered, because if there's a tool to do a job that you do often, it's probably wise to at least consider it, right? And I'd like to get the pit out without stabbing myself in the hand. And generally, avocado slicers or 3-in-1 tools aren't too expensive either. You can usually find them on Amazon between $10 and $20. But I gotta be honest with you again, and I've always been skeptical as to their value. And price has never really been the deterrent, but functionality. The question is, how well does it do its job? And well, I got a couple of the highest 2 rated examples on Amazon and a couple different styles to at least give it a try. So I gave each slicer an initial test to determine which one I thought would work better and ultimately to decide which one I would use. We started with the 3-in-1 tool. Definitely not getting uniform slices here. But I mean, if you want your avocado cut up, it is that. Next, we moved on to an avocado slicer / pit remover. Okay, that's more scooping the pit out. This one didn't have a cutting mechanism, which, Okay, after testing these both out, neither one is a slicing whiz, but it's a pretty easy decision. So we're gonna go with this model right here. Even though I felt like this model did a better job as far as creating uniform or nice slices, even though those weren't really great, this version just does all 3. You can have your original slice of the avocado. It's a better method for getting the pit out. And even though, yeah, this is more like slop, this is just overall a more useful tool. So we're gonna give this one a go. After selecting the 3-in-1 tool, I spent the next week testing out the avocado slicer almost every day, and we cooked at home 6 out of the next 7 days. And something funny happened on the 5th day of my little experiment. The avocado slicer I was using vanished. I mean, vanished without a trace. And honestly, it's more than a month later at the time that I'm recording the conclusion of this video, and that thing still hasn't turned up, so I'm pretty sure it's gone. For this night, I used the avocado slicer that I did not select at the beginning. And honestly, it wasn't as convenient, but still, it worked and was easier than using a knife. And also, I ordered a replacement for the 3-in-1 style that I liked. I say all of this to illustrate, I don't really think the brand matters as much as the design. And there are several avocado slicers of this 3-in-1 style that I think can do the job. After concluding my little experiment, what did I learn? And is an avocado tool worth it? I gotta tell you, this is gonna be one of the most yes and no wishy-washy sort of answers I've ever given on this channel. And believe me, there's a good reason for that. But as always, I promise I'll give a definitive answer before the end of the video. Let's go ahead and just get the negatives out of the way first. And that answer is easy. It's not worth it because it just doesn't give very good avocado slices. Even calling it an avocado slicer is a bit of a stretch. It's more like an avocado chunker, but I mean, it works. The avocado ends up in pieces. So if you want nice, pretty avocado slices, this ain't it. And now, on to why the avocado tool is worth it. And I kind of already answered that question, and I mean, it's because it works. It does all of its jobs decently enough. Cutting, pitting, slice, well, like I said, it could slice better, but in the end, the avocado ends up in pieces after using it. So it does what it needs to do, and it's a lot faster and easier than using a knife, or even faster than using a knife and a spoon if that's your method. The tool is generally going to be safer and easier. Now, getting the pit out might not work every single time, because sometimes you get one of those small pits or maybe the cut was uneven. But for the most part, it's pretty dependable. And like I said, it works. It's been a little time since I conducted the experiment, and now the time when I'm filming the conclusion of the video. And I've been using the avocado tool every single time I prepare avocados ever since. And you can't beat the convenience. Sure, I like nicer looking avocado slices, but I like getting the job done quickly and easily more. So the definitive answer is yes, it's absolutely worth it. Hey guys, I really hope that this was helpful. Thanks a bunch for watching. Until the next one, fitness and beer. Get out of here.